you hear someone talking who is the fastest motocross rider ever, James Stewart definitely comes to mind. Stewart was born in Florida. His father was a motocross enthusiast and introduced his son to the sport at the age of 3. Stewart entered his first motocross race when he was 4 years old. Having 84 amateur wins and 7 Loretta Lynn's amateur championships all before the age of 16, he debuted as pro in 2002. He was one out of 2 riders in history to win every racing season. With 98 wins, Stewart ranked number 3 all-time in EMA Pro Racing. James Stewart had an incredible career and to this day is considered one of the fastest guys to ever throw a leg over a dirt bike. In this video I will show you 13 times James Stewart left everyone speechless. 14th to 1st in 2014 Toronto Supercross. Stewart got a terrible start, leaving him in 14th place on the opening lap. He made multiple passes and got up to 7th on lap 4. He passed Villapoton to take over 6th position. James had an unbelievable section after the finish. While everyone were doubling that section all the way, James wheel tapped beginning of his section and tripled in. It was amazing. He made multiple passes on that section starting with Weston Pike. He was fastest rider on the track and you could see it. He moved past Justin Brayton like he was standing still.
One rider that seems to have it all dialed in is the number 7 here. This is our SX Mo look of James Stewart going underneath of Justin Brayton over the triple. Stewart's the fastest rider on the track right now. He is absolutely flying.
Stewart passed Dungey in the same section I talked about before.
Oh, he can't take his normal line, but watch how he wheelies through this with so much speed.
There he goes!
Look at that speed. Another easy pass on Roxon for 2nd place in the whoops.
Stewart needs to be patient through the whoops. No mistakes.
Got him! James Stewart on one of the best rides of the season!
Last on the list was Justin Barcia. He quickly closed in and stayed right on Barcia's rear wheel.
Mistakes, but he's still
Closing! He's still closing! He's right there with him! And this Toronto crowd loving the action!
He switched his line in the whoops and made a move for the lead.
the whoops. Back to the middle.
Stewart to the lead!
Barcia firsthand witnessed another triple into the rhythm only James was doing. James went on to win the race, moving him into 2nd on the all-time win list.
49! And it comes with an impressive ride! He is now 2nd, all by himself, on the all-time win list.
Dead last to 1st in Butts Creek 2003. 2003 125cc Butts Creek Moto2. Stewart got tackled on the start and went down, leaving him in dead last position. He passed everyone like he was riding against small kids. On the way to the top he displayed his now famous Bubba Scrub technique. "38 passes later, he only had one guy in front of him, and it was Ivan Tedesco. James made light work of him and went on to win the race. James lets Chad Reed by and passes him again. Unadilla 2002. While leading, Stewart slowed down and let Chad Reed pass him for the lead.
In the first 125 motor, they drop down in the gravity cavity. Stewart takes a look over his shoulder. He is not going 100%. Now he's almost stopped David. He's just giving him the lead.
Chad Reed must be like, what the?
Everyone thought his bike was blowing up, But no, he started pushing right after Reed passed him and made an easy pass on the same lap.
Wrong with that bike, but David, he surrendered the lead and now he's back in second place.
Well, we'll see what happens. It looks like he flew through that little S-turn section. It looks like he just wants to race.
And right there goes Stewart on the inside, and once again he shoots right back into the lead. A game of cat and mouse for the lead. James Stewart slows down.
It was one of the most savage disses in the sport up to this day.
The checkered flag for James Stewart. An unbelievable first moto here at
Jumping over the wall in 2011 Daytona Supercross. James was on another level that day. He was absolutely flying around the track, jumping over the wall rather than hitting it like every other rider, including Reed and Villapoto.
Make the difference right there, because that is a huge time saver right there. It's going to be worth a couple of seconds.
James was 2 seconds faster than anyone else on the track.
He jumps it and just makes it over the rooftop jump right there. And look how much momentum he carries. We talked about it, if it can be done.
2-for-1 special in 2012 Phoenix Supercross. Chad Reed and Andrew Short were battling for the heat win when out of nowhere James showed up and passed them both in one corner.
Stewart with a big whip.
Watch Stewart to the inside.
Stewart inside and Reed cuts back. Oh, these two have a lot of history. A lot of history between these two, and Short wants a piece of this as well.
One of the best passes I have ever seen.
You were in the lead. Tell us about it. I mean, what happened?
They had the 2-for-1 special going on out there. So. No, I just tried to get it, but, I had my chance. Chad got in on Andrew right there, and I knew I had a good opportunity.
US Open 2009. Near impossible rhythm. James Stewart on his Yamaha hits near impossible triple quad section on the last lap of his timed practice. Villapoto tried this in the heat race and cased it hard. Luckily, James never had to use this line for the rest of the evening. Stewart passes Chad Reed with amazing scrub. No words needed for this one. James scrubs the triple to pass Chad Reed for second place.
And they've had their share of battles, and there goes Stewart.
Reed here behind the lap, and Stewart just scrubs the Yamaha. And watch how aggressive he is right here. Just gets to the inside.
Man, total commitment.
James Stewart destroys Ryan Dungey in the whoops. Round 6 Heat 2 race in 2012 AMA Supercross. Stewart is well known for being one of the fastest whoops rider in the sport. In this case, he flew past Dungey. It looked like Dungey is standing still with the speed James carried. Daytona wall jump. Last lap of heat race in 2014 Daytona Supercross. When battling for the win, James decided to absolutely send the wall jump to the straight landing. He didn't gain enough time to pass Wilson for the lead, but it surely looked super cool. 2013 Monster Energy Cup, Stewart vs Villapoto. Spectators witnessed an amazing battle for the win between James Stewart and Ryan Villapoto. James got the whole shot, but he was later passed by Villapoto. After a while, he closed on his rear wheel and tried to take the position back. They had an unbelievable side-to-side scrub on the triple, and after that James made an unbelievable move to pass Villapoto back. James won that race and overall in Monster Energy Cup. James scrubs past Mike Alessi. Muddy Creek 2013. Battle between Stewart and Alessi. James quickly swapped his line and threw a monster scrub to steal the position away from Alessi. He gained so much time by doing that.
Stewart and Mike Alessi going after James Stewart and takes over third. Stewart tries to get him back. Classic Bubba scrub there. Kept the bike so low to the ground.
2011 Anaheim 2 Supercross quad rhythm. Back in 2011 Anaheim 2 Supercross, James Stewart was the only one doing this amazing quad rhythm section, which allowed him to carry so much speed to the corner.
3 jumps over, so we're going 4 jumps, and then that allows him to do a different rhythm here and just carry so much momentum out the end.
Hitting La Rocca's leap on 125. One of the most iconic moments James had. He stretched his 125 to hit fellow Rocco sleep. Not much to say about this one. Amazing! On May 17, 2019, Stewart announced his retirement. Where I am at my life, I think it's time to say I'm retiring. I have retired, he said in part. It's hard for sure, because I love racing and I love the fans. I love the opening ceremonies, I love the autograph lines, but I don't miss the sweat and tears and training and having to feel like you have to win every race and having to be James Stewart. I don't love doing that anymore. James Stewart will always be one of the fastest motocross riders and a great role model to the younger riders. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.